In this video, I'll discuss Q4FY25 result of Vintage Coffee. So, Vintage Coffee is a B2B instant coffee maker and supplier. Their main focus is on exports, and their 35% revenue comes from Middle East and Africa. Then 24% revenue comes from Russia, and only 14% revenue comes from domestic market, India. Okay, in this company there is a little thing which is concerning that their customer concentration, because their 63% revenue comes from top 5 customers. So as the company grows bigger, I would like to see this number coming down towards like 50%, 45, 40%. Okay, so that is the point. In terms of their management, their chairman has a experience of working in Tata Coffee. He helped Tata Coffee to elevate their sales from 3 million to 40 million. So in terms of management, they have a good management. And also if we see their CEO also, their CEO had worked for Tata Coffee. So management have a good quality. They are capable to do this business, very much capable. So that is the thing. Last year they opened a cafe in Navi Mumbai. That was the first step towards a B2C segment, entering B2C segment. Before the cafe opened in September 2024. So before that they were only a B2B company, but they opened a B2C segment also. So we have to track the segment, that how this segment goes in the future. So that is the thing. Last week, in the last week, I was went through their Google reviews, and those reviews were pretty good. We all can see the reviews, but yeah, I can say that the reviews were pretty good. So that is the thing, we have to keep tracking that how this segment grows in the future. So let's talk about the Q4 FY25 result. Okay, so in terms of their sales, they grew their sales by 148%. So if we look at their last few quarters, last 8 quarters, they have grown around 100% every quarter. So in terms of growth, they have real good growth. We have to track, obviously we have to track the company in the future also, that how this growth sustain in the future. So that is the thing. They registered a revenue of 105 crore in this quarter. Okay, and another thing which is very good, that they have already booked the order for Q1. So that is also a good thing, that in this quarter they were utilized, their capacity utilization was around 100%. Okay, so as they have already booked their order, we can expect the sales to be at a similar level of 105, 110 level. So if they can do the same, then their growth will be again above 100%. So that is the thing. We have to see in the future that how the growth will continue. Okay, in terms of capacity, now they have around 6500 MTPA, a metric ton per annum capacity. They added a 2000 MTPA capacity in the January month. Okay, before that, till December, they had a capacity of 4500 MTPA. So that is their capacity, and they are looking to add another 4500 metric ton per year capacity by this year, this FY26. Okay, so that is also a good thing, because now they have what? Now they have 6500. So if they can add 4500 MTPA, then the increase in capacity would be around what? 70%. It is around 70% increase in terms of the capacity. So that is really a good thing that the company is constantly increasing their capacity, because just few months back they increased their capacity by 2000 MTPA. So that is the thing, the company is expanding their capacity very well. In terms of capacity utilization also, last year Q4FY24 their capacity utilization was around 50%, 52%. But in the last 2 quarters, I mean Q3 FY25 and Q4 FY25, they are doing 100% capacity utilization. So that is also a really good thing. And if we see for last few quarters, from FY24, they are constantly increasing their capacity utilization. So if a company can increase their capacity utilization, that is anyway the really good sign for the company. So that is the thing. We have to see in the future that how that new capacity of 4500 MTPA would help the company to grow better. So we have to track that. In terms of EBITDA margin, they improved their EBITDA margin by 130 bps in this quarter, and they are consistently increasing their EBITDA margin every quarter. In the Q3 also, they increased their EBITDA margin by 50 bps. Okay, so in terms of margin improvement, they are doing it really good work in this department also, because for last few quarters, last 6-8 quarters, they are constantly increasing their EBITDA margin, PAT margin, all. Okay, and see one thing, as the capacity utilization grows, because capacity utilization is now at the highest level, so if capacity utilization of any company increases, then obviously the margin will improve. So that is the thing with Vintage Coffee also. In terms of PAT, they grew their PAT by 250% in this quarter. So in terms of PAT also, they are doing exceptionally well. In the last quarter also, they grew their PAT by 250%. So yeah, they are doing really good work in terms of PAT, in terms of revenue and all. And the thing is that their sales grew by 150% and their PAT grew by 250%, over 250%. So they have a really good operating leverage. So that is the thing. And if we see their past also, they grew their PAT by 50% every quarter for last 8-9 quarters. So that is really an impressive thing in this company. So that is the thing. In terms of PAT margin also, they improved the PAT margin by 500 bps. So you can imagine that how big this number is, around 5% increase in PAT margin year on year. In the last quarter also, they increased their PAT margin by 450 bps. So yeah, in terms of all the things, they are doing really good. So that is the thing with Vintage Coffee. We have to track that how the customer concentration percentage come down in the future, how their B2C segment grows in the future. So that should be the main focus point. And another thing which is very important, that they are doing capacity expansion, CAPEX. So we have to also track that how that thing helps company to grow better in the future. So that is the thing. In terms of all the things, they are doing really good, because in the last quarter also, in the Q3, they booked their order for Q4 in advance. Okay, so that is the thing. In this quarter also, they booked their whole order book in Q4. So that is the thing. Very good with the company. But yeah, anyway, Vintage Coffee is a very small company, so we have to track it. We have to keep tracking the company every quarter, and then we can increase our allocation in this kind of company. Yeah, the company is doing really good, we can make small allocation in this kind of company who are showing consistent result. Okay, so that is the thing, we can allocate some money in this kind of company and then keep tracking it, and as you feel comfortable with the company, as the company grows in the future also, you can add money and you can grow with this company, that how this company is growing and you are also growing with this company. So that is the thing we have to do. In terms of valuation also, they are growing above 100% in last 8 quarters and they are trading around 30-35x kind of PE. So in terms of valuation also, it is very comfortable. I do not think anything wrong with the valuation. It can improve, it absolutely can, but yeah, we have to remember that it is a B2B company, so valuation cannot be at around 100 150x, but yeah, valuation looks reasonable, very fair. So that is the thing with Vintage Coffee. So that's it for the video. Thanks for watching.